What's up, y'all? QUINT BEASTWOOD here. I'm not sure if this is for my channel or actually Muscle channel, but we're heading to the Boston Pro. I'm with Mariah and Phil. Hello, say hi. So we're gonna go watch some bodybuilding stuff, all right? Not sure exactly what we're gonna get up to. Only here for about 2 days, but I'm excited. There's a lot of good competitors there. Good friend, Phil Kahar, he's competing. And also Nate Spear, he's a new pro. I call him a bodybuilding guy. He's one of the guys. You could tell he's very passionate about bodybuilding. I see him in there's a Facebook bodybuilding group, so got a lot of respect for him. And he looked good when he turned pro, so it'll be good. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. Got some really big names, some really good guys that came from the Arnolds, and apparently Akon's gonna be there. So that's actually the main reason I'm going, because of Akon. So anyways, guys, let's see what's about to happen. So I'm in my hotel room. I'm here in Boston. I think it's a Sheraton. Man, this hotel is sweet. I usually like Sheratons, but not all of them look like this. You know what? I'm excited, and I left out one of the athletes, Jacqueline. Jacqueline came, she visited Burlington recently. She stayed at the Muscle Mansion. Such a nice person, great competitor. I believe she came third in the Arnold's last week. And I feel like she's going to dominate this show. She's going to do really well. So I'm going to be there to cheer her on. Phil Kahar, that's my boy, man. And I'm pumped to see him hit the stage. Man, he's been at this stuff for a while. He's been at it for a while, you know what I'm saying? And to see him in that top spot last year, man, it was heartwarming. So, I'm hoping he does well. I have a couple other friends doing the show in the open. Yours is doing classic. Excited to see him. I don't know everybody that's competing. I didn't get a good look at all the lists. But anyways, it's a big show, guys. Boston Pro. I'm pumped. All right. So I'm not sure what we're going to get up to tonight. Probably going to get a meal together. So let me show you guys what we got. I know, it's a mess. So chicken, and there's salmon somewhere in there. So I brought a whole bunch of chicken and rice, and yeah, bodybuilding lifestyle, bro. That is how you get huge, all right? Anyways, that's it for this clip. I will see y'all later. I'm assuming the venue is around here. Let's go see if we can find it.
Maybe this is for the meet and greet tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize. We're in Boston right now. We're here for the Boston Pro.
This is behind the scenes.
I don't know if I'm, breaking the rules here. Great venue. We just did a little walk around. So, a lot of cool restaurants. If you want to compete at a good show with good prize money, good prizes. They're already giving away a truck. And, they say a watch as well. I can't remember, but a lot of cool stuff. So, really excited for this show. Really don't know who's gonna win in any category, but a lot of big names here, and I'm excited to meet everybody. This will probably wrap up what we're doing for today. Gonna get back to the room and have a steak meal with no condiments, because I forgot to get condiments at 7-Eleven, but it's all good though, as long as we get the gains in, right? Got done with the prejudging. I'm thinking we just got done as if we competed, but prejudging is done. The show was run very well. I think they got through all the categories pretty quickly. A lot of really good competitors. Obviously, there's a lot of people from the Arnolds. Yeah, it was good. Every single I missed figure. I had to go upstairs and put a meal together, because regardless, my priority is always getting huge. The only thing that matters in life is getting huge. They're not huge.
2 meals during prejudging.
Huh?
He ate 2 meals during prejudging.
Yeah, and they were cold and dry. It was hard, but I did it because I want to be huge, bro. But now, honestly, saw some really good stuff, man. Phil Kahar looked incredible. I thought he was the sharpest, hardest guy on that stage. Justin started to get harder and harder as he posed. Steve Kupo looked very good, really balanced. Samson was incredible, man. Such a great shape. I always root for Samson. Such a good guy. And so much muscle, man. So good. The only thing with Samson was it seemed like he needed a bit more glaze, but man, he looked so good. So a lot of these guys were really, sorry, and that Bonac was really good. So yeah, a lot of these guys came in looking real good. It's hard to judge these shows sometimes. Hard to know. Sometimes it's apples and oranges. You know what? Comparing Bonac and comparing Steve Kuplo or Bonac to what's his name, Justin. Those are two completely different physiques, so you don't really know what you're gonna get. But I do think Bonac's gonna win. Wellness was fun. Wellness was incredible. I really like. Oh shoot, the good brand's back, guys. Who asked for it?
I did.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I set it up.
Anyways, yeah, that's it for now. See ya.
I want to thank you guys for coming here, the fans, the promoters, for rating the show. Really appreciate you guys. Without you, there's no bodybuilding. Don't forget that. Thank you,
Oh man. Oh, dude. Yo, you sub in for me. I'm just gonna walk in. We're so close. You sub.
Time to take some time off.
Dude, I need some time off. I'm exhausted. Oh man, wow.
I told him.
He texted to, and I was like, dude, you just perfect job, man. Just say, oh yeah. I'm gonna come back tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna come back tonight. Watch what happens tonight. I'm like, yeah, that's
man, it was so funny because I'm just like, yeah, thanks. And he's like, yeah, man, like, good luck tonight. And I'm just like, wait, I'm on hold on. Tonight? He just, the first like, you looked really good. And I thought he meant like at a show before.
Yeah.
Then he said, good luck tonight. I'm like, and then they're like, did he just call you Samson? I'm like, oh.
That's so funny. He could be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill it tonight. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I just grew a beard. I just grew a beard between this morning and I just basically grew a beard and had that set.
You were eating chicken and waffles and like.
I know, they're like, oh yeah, good luck tonight, man, you gonna kill it. What do you eat? Okay. I guess that's what I know, it's crazy. Oh, man, that's absolutely hilarious, man. Huh?
Okay, all right, guys. So we're here with a special guest, and I'm gonna start this by saying, Mariah told me I was supposed to present to fitness, so I was hoping Jackie was gonna win. All right, and I'm like, all right, I'm doing fitness. Then I find out I'm doing figure, so I didn't even get to present. But anyways, second place finish, Jacqueline Baker.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jacqueline Baker, second place tonight at Boston Pro. It was a great show. I had a really awesome time. I'm glad my HD family is here and cheering me on.
Woo! And what's next?
I think we're shutting it down till the end of the season, possibly one show prior to Olympia, and then hoping I am on the Olympia stage in 2022.
Perfect.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm tired. We stayed up late. We're talking to people, hanging out, doing what cool cats do. So tonight, or today, morning, it's a morning. It's the morning, it's Sunday, and we need to get breakfast. All right, so I'm gonna head out of here, go get me some damn food. You know what, let me talk about the show real quick. That was an amazing show. I've never seen a show run so like outside of the Olympia, and I've never been to the Arnold's, but I know the Arnold's is like really good. I mean, obviously the biggest shows, right? Yeah, this show, this stuff was crazy. I'm at a point where like years ago, I think somebody told me like, yo, you gotta compete in the States more. You gotta compete in the States more. You know what I'm saying? Like the production in some of these shows is just insane. So, yeah, if you guys are thinking about doing a show in the spring next year, definitely do the Boston Pro. Well, I guess if you're a pro, because if it wasn't an amateur show, But yeah, fun time, great experience. Glad I came out. Time to go eat.
Yeah, did you guys run into each other a couple times at this show?
No, really. Well, I saw him like a couple times, but like it's
Yeah.
he's like busy as hell.
And then Dexter was just funny.
Yo, he's so cool, man. It's like they're funny like pair because like Phil's so calm, and like Dex is just like so full of life and like jokey, but Phil's like he's very nice, but he's like just very like more serious,
More
you know?
serious,
Yeah, but they balance each other out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool. They gave me pretty good advice. Same sort of stuff like from Brandon when I seen him.
Yeah. Because like, have you talked to any four of them before, like the show or anything on?
Brandon, I have.
Yeah.
Brandon, I've spoken before. So maybe just because of that, Brandon, because like he's like we've spoken for like at least 2 years, not like often, but like on and off.
That's what I was curious about, like on who that you saw this weekend, with where like if you had talked to them beforehand, the icebreaker, whereas now this weekend you like saw them right away. And now it's like you have so much to say, but like it's like you just want to be yourself.
Yeah, but no, Curry's cool. We're talking about his kids, football. I used to play football. And yeah, honestly, all those guys, which are obviously the greatest like bodybuilders of our era, they gave me the same advice. You know, they were telling me like, take your time, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't rush the process, because people rush the process, and you know it ends up working against them, right? Like, life is more important than bodybuilding. Bodybuilding shouldn't be more important than being alive. So, I mean, they all said that like in kind of different words,
but the same.
Exactly. Like, you know,
you had a chance to talk to Jay?
I saw Jay. We saw Jay briefly. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but he's fucking Jay Cutler.
He's
man.
like, I know.
These guys are so like they're just getting like mauled by fans and shit. So, you know, I didn't speak to him too much, but you know, it's always nice seeing him. He's a very nice guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you like Boston? You look like you had some fun?
Yeah, the city's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice city. It's chill. It's kind of like. Have you ever been to Calgary?
Yes.
It's kind of like an American Calgary, so much better. You know,
right on.
Because it's similar to here. Apparently, like the cost of living is pretty high. We didn't go go around too far from where we were staying, but from what we saw, it seemed so clean. Like the downtown seemed so clean from where we were. You don't really see that in Toronto. I mean, there's good parts, but like there's just so much there's so much mess because of how much people we have.
Right.
So like this city seems pretty clean. It's windy, but it seems like, I don't know, it seems pretty chill. So
last question, Akon. How was Akon? Because that's pretty cool.
Akon was actually good, man.
He seemed like he had a big smile. I think he was like a little happy to be beside somebody like your size and like a pro. He's like, what is this? You know?
It was hilarious.
So.
Yeah, he seemed to be having a good time. Like I've never seen him perform or anything. Like I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. It impressed me. It's kind of weird because like Akon was like a huge star like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Like like that long ago, right? So my dad was a huge Akon, but I didn't even tell my dad I saw him. He would freak out. But it's just crazy that he's still like, I didn't know he does this stuff still.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
But not for a bodybuilding show to have Akon or any sort of like celebrity, some artist like performing is pretty crazy.
Do you find that like Boston is going to become probably one of the best lower like end shows that they put in like the run with everything, because it's the first time for that, right?
100%. Like the other, it's kind of like, it's good, you know, the way they did that show, the way they ran it, the production and everything. Like the athletes had duffel bags that had their names on it. Like they got their own jackets. They had everything. Man. It's crazy. I've never seen like such a production. I've never been to the Arnold's. I know the Arnold's is insane. Obviously the Olympia is insane, but like for a show that's like a new show to be doing this stuff,
they went all out.
Yeah, it kind of like, it might raise the standards. Well, I'm hoping that it does.
No, I think so. I mean, 8 months out, they were doing like interviews with people leading up to the show on who was doing the show, kind of like bios and stuff, and like, you know, they hyped it up, right?
Yeah, they did. So it was cool. Bonac won a truck, so that was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What was it again? Was it Tundra or something?
Shoot, I can't
It was
remember.
a Ford.
Ford? Was it a Ford?
Pickup.
Pickup?
Ford.
Was it an electric car or some shit?
No.
It wasn't? Oh, I thought it was.
You want a truck? Pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was worth
And a
like 40
watch.
grand.
That's right. That's what else it was, a watch. That's
Yeah, the truck is worth 40 grand.
I mean, I don't know what other show besides the next show under that would be Boston. That would put Boston up his third highest winning rate for shows.
Apparently they wanted to give more money too, but they're like, settle down.
Yeah, they're showing Steve like
you can't just do that.
Which they're already doing.
They already
set the standard.
they already pushed that envelope, so
it's cool. Crazy too because I'm pretty sure the Boston Pro, like, I don't know if it was scheduled. Like, I remember Flex Wheeler reached out to me like probably in like early January, and I didn't know about it. So like, was it always on the schedule, or was it last minute?
They started that show literally 8-9 months ago, and they started hyping it up. They were like, there was a lot of celebrities. There were NHL players like saying like, hey, I'm a big bodybuilder fan, but come to Boston. They're putting on a show. The best bodybuilders in the world. So they really hyped it up. Which is
Mariah was saying there was lots of like kids there, younger kids locally, and
that's really awesome.
There was like some convention for like these kids that want to get into business and stuff. So there's like, it's funny, all these like young kids in like suits and shit running around, and they ended up watching the show, a lot of them. Yeah, so it was kind of cool because introduced them to like a new audience to bodybuilding. The people that showed up to Akon, like, there was like barely, all the bodybuilders were like eating or sleeping or showering. It was like us and like a bunch of random people. It was so weird. Yeah, but it was funny. It was fun. No, I like both him and Curry, but yes, apples and oranges sometimes, But I'm glad to see Bonac get this win, and I know he's going to take care of a couple things. And I actually met him briefly. We spoke. I saw him in the airport after the 2020 Olympia, and I remembered. I approached him. I said something, and he was down. So I, being a fan, I didn't ask for a picture or anything. I could see like his energy, so I just kind of left him, and I felt bad because that year I thought he did get overlooked. I thought he should have been a bit higher. So yeah, it makes me happy to see that. And when I saw him this time, the energy was different, so it was cool. Anyways, great production. Met a lot of cool people. Thank you for everyone that approached me, asked for a picture, said what's up, asked me for advice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.